Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 8 of Let's Play Europa Universalis for Third Odyssey, the Heirs of Erikson in the last part. Well, we were just getting on with stuff. We were not doing anything too hard. We were just doing what we needed to be done. And as you can see, we've got some new tech. So what, is there any, like, do we get choices? No, we just get Pale Riders. Good to know. Now, these little cunts, or little shit stainers as I'm going to call them, did try to colonize up here, but I think the phrase mass murdered their entire population there would be, you know, the correct way to put it. We got rid of them. We got rid of them. We just got rid of them in a very humanitarian way, depending on how you view humanitarianism. But yeah, so we got our colonies are nearly done as well, which is fucking great, and we're trying to obviously embrace colonialism, because once colonialism is embraced, we can get rid of the lack of settlers, which is really what's killing us right now. Like it's really I can't think of the best way to put it, but it's stopping our growth as like to the extent it would be if we didn't have lack of settlers. So we're just trying to at this point deal with the lack of settlers, which all we need to do is get colonialism, and I'm gonna raise war taxes. What colony is this? Oh, for fuck's sake, no. Giving existing colony. And you know, fuck you. I'm just gonna embrace colonialism slowly. Because oh yay, some Vinlandic. What's this? Varangian Darkson. As our colonists head south, they come closer and closer with the lost Greek folk and their ways. Due to their influence, they start getting a strange accent and start dressing in effeminate clothes. All Vinlandic shall now become Varangians in the Elysian region. Ew. Let's get there. We'll get the better ones on the south there. For every colony we get, obviously it's going to become a little bit more expensive, but colonialism is growing so quickly that it's probably better if we don't pay for it. Because it'll just get to our country. Sorry, it'll just finish, like, before we need to worry. Right. We're getting there. And, yep, okay, so there's no point us taking any land from the Iroquois at this point. All we need to do now... Are you fucking kidding me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Elysians have broken their friendship with me, which means I need to construct my Colonial Company. And apparently I unpaused the game without realizing it. But first things first, let's get the Colonial Company. From a closed-off community to the adventurous explorers of old, the Vinlandic people have undergone an incredible transformation these past years, due in no small part to the influence of the Elysians, but still, their expeditions and colonization ventures in this new land are aimless and unfocused. We must create a proper company to oversee, regulate, and help these various explorers and colonists. Which means I'm also... Wait, do I get 3 colonists, or do I only get 2? I get 3 colonists. Fuck yeah. And yet we support this. My real problem now is the fucking Elysians. Sweet, we're now a kingdom, which obviously makes us a little bit better as a country. And we're also getting 105 people in every colonists. And I'm not rivaling the Elysians. They're way too powerful for me. Mostly because I don't have any manpower because I keep spending it. And I keep getting revolts. Because I conquered land. You know, there's a reason I get revolts. I'm not saying that I'm not just getting revolts because I'm not saying I'm a nice guy and I shouldn't get revolts. I'm just pissed off with getting revolts, to be fair. It happens, though. It happens. Unfortunately, I didn't think the Elysians would turn on us so quickly. I keep forgetting that they're massive pricks. Ooh, that was barely an acceptance of an alliance right there. That was fucking close. Right, getting at war with these assholes is going to be hard. We need to make sure we get Ontario. I'll leave Massachusetts to the Elysians for now. Right, it's time to start converting Elysian religions. Fuck it, give the clergy some more influence, why not? Well, there's probably a few reasons why not, but oh well, it's been done. Right, idea-wise, we need to go for, I think, something that gets me more colonists. So, expansion. Because we can get a whole 2 more colonists for that. That's actually a fucking great idea, me. I am exceptionally smart. Said no one ever. Now, if we start getting a... the next Alving is in 2 years. When that happens, we focus on admin, we'll be able to get expansion ideas like that, and we'll be able to be colonizing so fucking quickly that the Elysians won't know what the fuck hit them in the colonization department. Though putting all my eggs in colonization may hinder some, like, my military. I'm also going to smash military ideas. Quality, offensive. I'm going to basically try and make us proper Vikings. We also get discipline over there, and there's no point having that there anyway. Do you fuckers not know of me yet? Well, Denmark still has all of you underneath him. He also has Bavaria. And they are loyal, so I'm going to make myself friends with him. And see if he'll offer to defend me. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? After all the help I gave these assholes, they just fucking broke their friendship with me. Yep. They desire to go more further northward into my lands. The good thing is I cut them off from like province access over here, which is good. So it means that the Erikson Gulf is completely under us at the moment. Like in sense of like actual province control. I don't need that. I do need to start conquering you. Let's get another barracks. You know, at this point we just need to make sure we have enough barracks. Well, also, you know, keeping everyone converted and keeping everything uniform. As soon as I can, I'm also going to put the focus on our what's it called? Put the focus on admin. There we go. Thank you. Put the focus on admin. Try and keep us up with these guys. And try and smash our colonists. All we need to do is get to here. And we also have another extra 15. But we also can't have revolts in our colonies. Which is obviously the most important part. We haven't broke our trade deal with them yet, though. Which is good. We could convert to Christianity. But why the fuck would I do that? I've actually never done that. I've never actually accepted a different religion as these guys. And we're going to get a great admin leader. Oh, that's a fucking great leader. Do we have someone who helps with conversions? We surprisingly don't. So I'm going to stick with Freya. Freya's never done me wrong, so... Civilized savages. Nice. Additional 3 provinces to make them grateful. No, I'm good for now. I don't really want to give them more land yet. And I don't really want to make any more states right now because I'm trying to get myself like to these extra colonists. I like how they like me, they just don't know of me. Our colonies are nearly finished as well, which means I'm going to be able to get... I should be able to... Oh, fuck. Yeah, I should be able to get all 3 of these next, which means that Ontario's our next real, like, definitely need to get. And once we got that, we're sorted. I'm going to make this army a 16k before I do anything else, so it's... So if I got 5 infantry, that would be all of the infantry we need there. And 5 would be the exact limit I can go to, so that's good for us. Portugal's got an amazing explorer, or just an amazing admiral in general. I'm guessing an explorer, but you never know. We also need to start getting some forts on these borders with the Elysians. Let's get this one first. Flipping maritime culture development, nice one, but harsh ocean life, that's fine. No one needs to worry about that. Got Taines done, so we can now get here. I'm gonna go sit my guy. I'm gonna go sit an army there just to make sure we can protect him. I'm gonna move you back as well. I don't want the Elysians thinking we're preparing to declare war. Do you know what the fucking Elysians are like? They're fucking mad bastards. If we can destroy Huron, that would be great. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but well, what isn't a pain in the ass there? To say Bok was, I think, the first of these three, or the second of these three colonized. It's annoying that it's funny that it's taking the longest. All right, we're completely converted. Good. And there's Bok. Where are the Elysians colonizing right now? I'm guessing down into Florida. That's probably where they're colonizing. That's where they normally colonize. We'll have to wait and see. What are you waiting for? Good, good. Oh, we're going to have a fourth colonist soon. And we're actually able to pay for these colonists as well, which is the best part. When can we put this up? It's 36. So close. There it is. Additional colonists. That's 4 colonies, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to be more than Elysia right now. I'm pretty sure they only get 2 in their development ideas. Or 1, I can't actually remember. It's been... I played them, but I just don't remember. Good, good, good. I'm probably going to try and colonize there as well, just to try and stop Elysia from, well, trying to claim it. Because I know when Elysia wants to grow, they grow fucking quick. They get 80 colonists a year, and they are also they start at 200. So we're at a disadvantage whenever it comes to colonizing in comparison to them, and that disadvantage only gets bigger. The only thing we can do is out-colonize them by having more colonists than they do. We're very close now to the land of wine and honey, which is going to be so great for us. It's going to give us an extra 15 colonists, but it's also going to make sure we increase our assimilation rate and completely stop any chance of a rebellion again from them, or an uprising, whatever you want to call it. So basically, it just saves us in the long term. And then soon we need to spread ourselves along here. We need to go to we also need to go up here because we have a fucking mission to do that, so we need to fucking get it done. Separation of powers, we need to get that done soon. So what is separation of power? Unrest or institution? I'm gonna go for a fucking unrest probably. Actually no, fuck that. Parliament presidential system. I don't want a fucking parliament. That sounds dumb. So, now we need to wait for one of our colonies to finish, which... well, easier said than done, as they say. This merchant would be a nice beginner right there. Once we get a land of honey and land of honey and wine, we can also just like completely avoid. Once we can avoid our colonists, we can start being like aggressive in expansion. That's really what I'm waiting for when it comes to growth. Like I'm waiting to get like that, so I can just start growing. There's not many people in my way that I can declare war on, but still, we need to do what we can do, eh? We need to do what we can do. We're going to be behind admin tech for a while because I'm going to be smashing this admin to admin. Still have to wait a couple of years, but hey, once we got there, we're fucking golden, eh? Eventually, we'll get this whalebone palace as well. Eventually. Ensuring we have somewhere to live still is more important to me. Now, I'm probably going to just colonize these two straight away, just because, why not? Because second we have Land of Honey and Wine, we don't even need to, like I said, we don't need to worry about them at all, so we just may as well get it. We can get another fort now, and I'm actually definitely going to get one. Our capital risk. So if we look at fort-wise, let's look at this. So those fuckers are definitely protected. See, I like my system of making sure these lands are doubly protected, just because it makes everything a little bit better. And by everything, I mean it means that people can't just walk willy-nilly through your land. They have to like at least attempt to siege some forts, which to me is always better than everything else. Right, a couple of months. Well, yeah, the end of this year, we've got the merchant. That's fucking awesome. We're catching up to the Elysians in the amount of ideas. We're also catching up in tech as well, so that's something to note. If I could seek the support of clergy, I would, and then I'd get demand admin. You know, if the clergy hate me for a while, that's fine. It's Land of Honey and Wine, and I can now move over here and not worry. And it also puts us close to the to faster colonists, which is even better. So, and how many colonists a month did we get now? 120. Colonizing is gonna go fucking quick now. We also have no, they can't revolt, so that's great. So really, we just need to make sure our armies are full strength and well declare wars. So kill those two. I'll do that soon. I'm gonna. Just gonna hold off for a little bit. I want to make sure I've colonized up here first. Because this is my first... Do the colonies have to be finished? Yes, they do. So the sooner we can get that done, the better. But yeah, I think this is a great start so far. Apart from losing our alliance so early, I'm actually just extremely happy with how everything's going so far. We'll get they're basically 1 day difference. And yeah, once we get the colonists there done, we'll move up here. I'm probably gonna try and colonize the lower, like down here, like over here first, and try and move myself south before Elysia can. Because if I do that, then obviously I'm going to take up a lot more land, and Elysia is going to have to fight me, fight a little bit harder to beat me. Which, having to fight me at any level at all would be better for me. Native influx, nice. We're about to get another colony done. Probably gonna, try and finish these ones, because, I like to make sure my insides are done. And the Vatnmere Storventon. Several other colonists in the Great Lakes have started to behave strangely, almost exclusively living what they can get from the Great Lakes, and tend to eat large quantities of apple syrup. All of them shall now become Varnmead in their region, the Great Lakes region. So they have expanded a lot of the Vinland. Like Vinland, they've now got multiple subcultures instead of just Skraelings, which they didn't have for the longest of times. Which is just fucking cool, to be honest. Free men assemble. Many free men have assembled to argue what their fate will be next summer. They prefer to remain trading. That's what they prefer to do. Give us, like, fucking stares daggers at the cunts. Like, you will trade. This is not an argument. This is not a discussion. You are trading. Listen or die. Now, I think we're going to end this part once I can turn this to admin, which means we're going to gain an additional free point into admin, which is just... We're going to basically spank this, spank the fuck out of this, and I'm going to unfortunately have to lose stability. Sucks, but it has to be done. Has to be done. And we're actually losing money now, which is upsetting, but again, has to be done. An extra 20 colonists a month is going to be really good. And with all these natives assimilating, it's making it really easy to get like people, which is obviously a very good thing. So it's obviously something we're going to make sure we keep trying to do. There's that, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we're actually going to... Actually, not fuck it. We'll end it. We'll end it when we get this. I'm extending the part because I'm enjoying myself, and I have to end... After this part, I have to go, so we need to stick around, try and stick to it a little bit longer. Faster colonists. I'm fucking looking forward to that. I'm mostly looking forward to all of these natives assimilating because it's going to, like I said, just make the colonies so much better. And once we get into the colonizing over here, life's going to... Oh, fuck me. We're losing too much money now. We actually went into debt. Fuck. There we go. Faster colonies. So how quick are we colonizing right now? 140 a month, a year. And Elysians are doing 80, isn't it? Yeah, so we're doing nearly double them, so that's great. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.